So down, down, get down, 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 get down, 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 down. There it is. Down, 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 get down, down. Yeah, that's not what you're doing in the video. You're doing something more like do 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 do. So not, and this is my unfamiliar grip relative to the traditional grip, which is what I've been using for years. But you see that a throw has a certain quality to it, right? A wrist turn has a certain quality. And a throw has a certain quality. And you can see there's a certain thing that goes on with a throw. So, but if you're going to be playing in front of 40,000 people, Raf, you're not going to be thinking about any of this stuff. But let's think about it now, ahead of time, and it starts to become part of your playing, so you don't have to think about it, right? And you sound great, right? 40,000 people, awesome, man, right? If that doesn't motivate you to get some of this together, I don't know what will. But we're going to look at all this stuff as we go along, right? Because the exercises I'm giving you include all these motions, right? So we were looking at the upstroke and downstroke. You said that you have the accents and rebounds. Why don't you pull that out? Because it's the same thing. It'll just be fresh. We've done the upstroke, downstroke, Spivack percussion studio exercise a bunch of times. I changed it a little, not knowing you have this book.
I have everything. Which page?
And apparently there's a new edition. Another student was telling me, well, I believe, where maybe upstrokes and downstrokes are indicated. I'm not sure. So take a look at page 4. This is essentially the stuff that we're talking about, you know. Grip. We don't want to be pointing the first finger, because it means that we've lost what is this technique's 3-finger grip. Probably means we don't have we're not conscious of a precise fulcrum location, right? So we're going to be thinking about that, and we're going to be thinking about making honest to goodness upstrokes to downstrokes, and that's what this is about. Using this particular technique, because there are other ways to do this. You know, we're not making this a religion, but this is a pretty cool way to approach it, right? And a very efficient way to play, and therefore, as I think Martinez had equated, efficiency equals relaxation, or vice versa. Okay, so if you were to play the exercise number 1 with no metronome, what would that look like? Pardon me. So we're going through calculations. We see that we have accents, which means we're probably going to be using a throw to accomplish accents. And then that it's connected to a series of notes, there's probably going to be upstrokes to a throw. Right?
Yep.
All right. So go ahead.
No, sorry.
Yeah, just take the first ending over and over. No, wait, where are you? Stay on exercise number 1.
Yeah, you said. Oh, I thought you said to just do the first ending.
Well, yeah, you see, it's called final.
Yeah.
It's a way to end the line before you move on to the next one. But we're just going to cycle through to the first ending, back to the top.
To the top. Okay.
Okay. All right. So we want to be careful to always get the bottom of the bead, the Dick Wilson thing, right? We don't want to rush the up in the left. We're trying to get if there's even an up. See how much time there is to wait in between each note? Watch. The left's just waiting, waiting. Right's just waiting. Up. Left's waiting. Left's waiting. Right's waiting. There's always a waiting period. So just do this with me. Can you play like this? Not at the floor. Look how far you are. You're not at the floor.
No, you were looking at me. That's why I stopped.
Oh, come on. Stay at the floor. Okay, you're not turning your wrists. You're not turning. This is cool. Just enjoy this. No, don't do that, Raph. You're spoiling your own development. Don't do it. This is why you come in, so that I can help you with the simplest little things. When you watch back, and you talk about this, and you're aware of it. So we're not looking to do this. You see, this will change the way. This will change the way your hand works, right? Because now you don't have the fingers relating to the wrist in the same way. You understand? The fingers won't be relating to the wrist in the same way. You'll get a certain feeling from playing from the wrist as it translates to how the fingers will interact with said wrister, right? There's a certain thing that's happening. And as soon as we start to do this, now what do the fingers do? right?
Yeah, but
Okay, we're not into arms and shoulders right now. So
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
When he reaches this point, then you need.
Turn. Go. Okay, my bad. Go ahead and talk.
I'm saying that when you reach a point of this, you can't turn anymore. That's where this bit comes into play.
Give me a side view. Turn so that I see the left side of you. That's your right side. Turn the other way. In your right. In your right. You're just in the right. You're just demonstrating in your right. So I want to see the inside of your right hand.
Ah, okay, got it.
Yeah. Okay, so show me what you were just saying.
Okay.
What you were saying. Well, that's not it.
Turn more than this.
But you watched this. You watched the Spivack Belson video, and you can see Louis is being filmed from the other side of his hand. But Murray says, and now the butt end is away from the palm. I guess maybe if you come up slowly enough, it won't happen, right? But you see that the hand doesn't stay like this as you go up and down. Does it? I don't think so. The hand, you're holding the stick too tight. The hand doesn't do so. Yeah, you get to here, and you can't go up any higher, so you start to use your arm.
Right.
But that's not what happens. We're getting there's some movement. See, but you'll never feel that if you're pointing your first finger and doing. That's what I was trying to tell you. The grip is really put. I'm going to keep educating you so that you'll be able to formulate your thoughts away from me and figure stuff out on your own as well. Okay, so I'm giving you kind of a fundamental concepts right now, right? The kinds of things that are really at the heart of what it is you're learning here. Okay?
The finger, Kevin, man. The finger.
No. No. That's not what I'm doing.
I turn the wrist, I'm turning the wrist, man. I mean.
Oh, okay.
Look, even without the two fingers, man. Come on.
Yeah. This thing isn't really set up. Let's see if I can show you some of this. Still not. It's too much of an angle, but that's cool. So.
Sure, but
Not this.
I was not doing that, Kevin, man. I was saying that if I turn the wrist, then
no, it doesn't look like it. When I turn my wrist, it looks like this. See, that's very different than what you look. It's not this. It's this. Look at my butt end.
I get it, but I don't know what you want me to say. But only if I do it like this. But then I'm clearly pushing the stick away from the palm. It's just gravity, but look.
Look.
I'm not even like putting a lot of pressure into it at all.
Okay. Well, you can keep playing that way if you want.
The only way to get to where you are is if I then extend it like this. Then yes.
Raph, just flow with me. You'll be happy. In the end, if you just flow with me, I will help you find what it is
Go on.
Don't know you need. Okay? All right. So when we go up, we're not looking for this. That's not how it works. And what we want to do is we want to go up in real time.
Sure.
You want it in
that case, yes, it does go away. Yes.
We're looking, just stop the stick right there at the surface. And as we move in real time, the hand will react. See? No, you're clenching your grip.
Man, I promise you, I'm not.
I know you don't know you are.
Okay. I don't know what you want me to say, man. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, don't say anything. Just stick with me. Just learn to trust in the process.
I trust the process. I'm not clenching my fingers at all. As relaxed as it look. It's the same thing here, man.
That's not what we're doing. Okay, so how can I explain this? Let me. I was playing. Have you ever seen? I've watched Vinny do this backstage. You know, he likes this one. He likes that one. Do that with me, just for fun. I'm making this stuff up as I go along. One would think that that might not have anything to do with the technique, and it's a little eccentric, perhaps. But so just do this. Know that routine, and then do this. Yeah, it's a nice stretch, isn't it? And you can do it the other way too. This hand or that hand. Okay, so if we're here, just do this with me. Okay. See how relaxed your fingers are? They're kind of just very natural. You're not squeezing them. You're not pointing them out. You're just like that, right? Now do this. What happens right here? What do you feel in your fingers? There, I see it. What do you feel? No, don't go any further. I just said go from here to here. What do you feel the fingers do?
No, nothing really. It's the same.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Not for me. For me. My hand's opening. My hand's opening up. Here feels much more open than here. Right here, I start to feel the hand's opening up. Don't you feel that?
A bit, yeah, I guess.
Maybe this won't work for you. Try it again. Just try it again. Get in touch with that feeling. See, look, I can see your hands open. I can, as your right hand swings, your whole hand is open right now. There. And once it's back here, they're just in a kind of a comfortable, relaxed position. But as soon as I do this, I feel my hands open.
Mm-hmm.
You feel that?
A bit.
A bit. Okay. Well, that's what you're not feeling.
I don't know what to tell you, Kevin. I'm not clenching my fingers. Just saying. Okay.
There's nothing to tell me. It's for me to tell you.
Okay.
Okay. So when we have you seen the Spivack Louis Belson video? You need to watch that again.
I have watched that.
In the left, Murray goes like this, and then you're all the way up here.
Yeah, but he's like here. This is the difference. Like, he's not just turning the wrist. He's like here. Yes, then it does come away from the palm. Yes, it absolutely does.
You're not trying to help you a lot right now.
Yes, man. There's no way, man. That's like the thoughts.
I'm not talking about that part of the video. I'm talking about another part of the video. The video is a long video.
I know.
I'm talking about where Murray Spivack is teaching Louis Belson, and he's in the left hand. And he says, and now, he takes the left hand, he goes, and now we're all the way up here. And Murray's got really big hands. He's like this. How is that possible? How is it possible? How is it possible that he gets up here like this? The left hand can be very helpful in some ways, right? But he's not like this. He's like this.
Mm-hmm.
He's like this. Okay, try this with me. I'll show you something in the left hand and maybe there'll be cross lateral transference. Try this in your left. Right, just no stick in your hand. No stick in your hand. You're gonna be here. So just natural, not too close. Don't hold this. Just nice and natural. Right? Get down nice and parallel. Right? Now, come on up. No, your fingers are all closed. That's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to hip you to something you don't know yet. Yeah, have fun with this. Play along.
Okay. If you want me to open the fingers, I'll open the fingers.
There!
If you want me to open it, then I'll open it. That's up to you.
But you're not doing this. You're doing this. Start here. And we're rotating the wrist. Comes from a rotation. Try it. Just try it. Nope. Hand stayed in one position. You're not feeling it yet.
I'll get there. Okay, fine.
Yeah, take your time. Feel at each increment. Watch now. What? No, my fingers are open and pointed to the ceiling. Murray's telling you to watch that video. Murray's like, and then you're up here and you're like this. It's like, how do you get like this? There, oh, there it is. Do it again.
I'm opening deliberately. That's fine. I can do that.
Well, you're not. You're not really. Maybe you are. What I'm trying to say is you're not rotating your wrist. Because if you were rotating your wrist, your upper arm wouldn't be pinned to your side. Rotating your wrist means everything, the whole, I'm trying to hip you to this holistic thing. Okay, so we're here. We're here. And then I'm turning my wrist, right? I'm turning my wrist. Look at it. Sorry, I'm not turning them. My bad. I'm rotating. It gets a little confusing. I'm rotating the left. We're rotating. Okay, so watch how the whole construct works.
That's not rotating your wrist. Your wrist is just here. That's your forearm. That's not a wrist. Wrist is just here, right? That's the maximum I can rotate. Can only go here.
You're just using words and attaching into things that aren't part of this technique. Now, maybe you'll come up with another way to teach this once you start to feel it. Maybe you'll come up with a different word. But if we properly rotate our wrist, the arm will follow. I told you how the arm follows the wrist. I've said it over and over. Just do this. You have the discipline, just obedience will promote liberty. Almost. All the hands. No. Just keep doing it with me. Come on. Not that. Come on, let the whole arm follow. No, it doesn't swivel in, does it? It does that. Come on all the way up. See, it would come out. This would come. Come on, but it all has to follow this. There, and let it come back. Ooh, hand kind of closed, didn't it? No, your hand didn't really. It always wants to stay a little tight. It just tight. Come on. Just do that. No, just don't throw it away. I want you to feel something very subtle. Just do that. Not bad. Make sure this is all following. Come back down. Come up a little higher to make sure that this, see, because my arm is involved now. My arm is, come on up higher. Feel how the whole arm is involved. Up higher. Higher. There. Now bring it all down from the wrist. Ooh, almost. Bring it up. There you go. Oh, the hand opens and it closes on the way down. There. Much better. How would that work in the right?
Right?
I don't know.
I know if it's just wrist rotations.
You're just using words. You don't know what you're talking. Ralph, you don't know what you're talking about. Okay. Really, I really want to. Realigning. realigning our chakras. Now, all I want you to do is turn up. Come back down. Come on up. Remember how it worked in the other hand? Ah, hello, hi, come on, hello, right? But we don't throw it open. It doesn't do this. It just allow the hand to, and it closes on the way down a little. Yeah, you're not feeling that. But I'm turning my wrist. See, if you were feeling that, the butt end would come away from the palm. It's like a revelation. Okay, all right. So if we were to take a stick in our hand, 3-finger grip, and so we have the 3-finger grip, and we know that we're gonna get something like that. You see, I'm more open here, aren't I? Relax. Look how relaxed it is. Now here's that idea, the Richard Martinez idea of, at a certain point, the butt end falls into the hand, into the palm, and everything, you'll feel it close. Look how subtle that is. Now when you're up here, it's very relaxed, and the butt end is away from the palm. Like now we're at the part of the video you were referring to. Yeah. Yeah, see, you led with your wrist. Maybe the arm got involved, maybe it didn't, but we're not doing this. I can't turn any higher, and I'm really, no, you're not. No, you're not. The hand does this. Yeah, see this, how the stick was nice and loose in your hand? It swung, didn't it? Kind of swung a little. And we really have to have this 3-finger grip to feel this. The other 2 fingers don't have much to do with it. Now just turn so that the butt end falls into the palm as you turn. Don't do it. Do it from the wrist. The wrist leads everything. The wrist leads the fingers. It leads the arm. As soon as we move the arm to make what is supposed to be a wrist stroke, a wrist turn, we spoil everything else. Okay, here. Oh, come on. Butt end should be away from the palm a little. Remember the concept of if we let go with the first finger and thumb, it would do this, wouldn't it? Feel that. Feel it. Let go of the first finger and thumb a little. You don't get to, there, you don't get to, you wanted to, no, it doesn't feel like that. Really feels like it's balanced here, and this finger's just on the stick, because it opened up. See? Yeah, that's a good idea. No, your hand, okay, I know you're not. No, it would do this, wouldn't it? Yeah. And then if you let go of the first finger and thumb, it wants to fall. Don't play yet. I'm hipping you to a feeling. Good. Yeah, good. Good. Now we're up here. And then the whole time on this, we should be, if you learn to be more quiet, believe me, I had that problem too. I told you, I'll play you my lessons with Murray Spivack, and I don't shut up. Murray's literally handing me the Holy Grail, and it's like, yeah, but what about, it's like, I feel like reaching into the cassette deck and strangling me. Kevin, shut up. He's telling you. Okay. So we're just doing this. We're getting to this position and feeling this. We should feel, don't go too far back. We're feeling, I know Murray does. Now you can cock again. We're not doing that right now. Okay, that's a nice 3-finger grip, right? Nice and open. The stick wants to go that way. Now what I want you to do is feel, by turning your wrist towards the ground, I want you to feel when it pops back against, right to there. Did you feel your fingers kind of close a little as that happened? Mm-hmm. Go back. Don't go too far. Don't go throwing things open. Just, it's all perfectly, or whatever the creator is, whatever aligns the universe, created this perfect human simple machine. Okay? So it's just like this, look. Come on, make sure you're not doing that. It just does this. Okay? Now we're going to feel, the hand feels kind of open, doesn't it? Yeah. And then feels a little more closer, doesn't it? Now come down a little more. Feel the stick really fall into the hand as the hand gently does this. Don't play yet. Feel. There. Look, that looks totally different than what you were arguing with me about earlier. Yeah, now you're turning your wrist. It's engaged the arm. It's engaged the, yeah. Oh, well, I already knew that.
I was saying. It was the only thing I was saying.
The power of quieting the mind. There, much better. Now make a strike. Just let everything fall and make a strike. Boom. Boom. Just turn your wrist. Don't get a big wind up and try to incorporate the fingers now. Because that can be the problem telling a student about this. It just comes up. It doesn't have any of this quality. Watch. Yeah, I just want to warn you, it doesn't have this kind of quality. That's me pulling on the stick. It just does this. You feel the assembly. Remember Murray Spivack? And now you're up here. Stay with me, Raph. Raph, I'm over here. And now we're here. No stick in the hand, right? So what we're trying to get to happen is we're trying not to get something that we're not trying. We're trying to feel what would happen naturally. Yeah, we just come up. The hand accommodates the stick in a very natural way. And then we're not trying to get this to happen. We're just feeling the retrograde of that motion. So you felt coming up, now feel coming down. Nice and easy. Like that. Come on up, nice and easy, and come down. That's all it is. There. And look, the stick stops dead, doesn't it? There. And you're at the floor. And you're not pumping with your arm. Yeah. Much better. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I want you to tap into that. I will do an exercise. Let's see. Where were we? We were at 70s. We were with no metronome. So we need a tempo. I had you playing. This was all born out of accents and rebounds. You know, it seems to have nothing to do with accents and rebounds, but has everything to do with accents and rebounds. Use this technique. So it was like Hey, look. Wrist turn. Wrist turn. See? You see it? You see it? That's what you haven't been doing. So this will help your throw. Because the throw is led by the wrist. Everything is led by the wrist. Okay, so we're going, see it? Leading with my wrist, path of least resistance. What is it? We were in somewhere where we should be probably this slow. So all we're just doing is this nice, gentle turn. See? I'm not holding my hand rigid. There's some movement. Try. Just turn your wrist at that speed. Okay, put the metronome on at 44. 3-finger grip. Let the hand do what it's supposed to do, what it was born to do. We don't need any arm. You're not turning high enough to even start to motivate the arm, are you? Here, you're not turning, but you feel a little something in your hand. Good, good. Okay. Now, go ahead and play the first exercise, keeping that in mind. Okay. Oh, and by the way, just make a throw now with that in mind. Okay, better. Remember, we're not trying to get this thing happening. We're just turning up and feeling what the hand would do, and then retrograding it back. Follow the breadcrumbs back. Yeah, you're a little more loose now. Okay, now better. Now go the other way. Number 2, starting left. Okay, now number 3. How are you going to play that? I'm making up exercises. Okay, so let me hit you to this. What we're trying to do, what we're trying to get happening is to follow through. Watch. To follow through. And just follow through. Use the energy of this to give you the next note. You know, don't have to lift back up. There. Follow through. You don't need to disturb the energy you've created by lifting it up. There. Like that. Come on. Nice path of least resistance. Whack. Follow through. Don't go lifting up. That was what you're doing yet. Okay, you just started to do what you did last lesson, which was but you're not making an upstroke. You did a bunch of them correctly, like that. So you don't lift up, you'll spoil it. You'll rob yourself of the momentum you created with your throw. Right? You got it. Okay. So go ahead and play exercise number 3. Going to happen in both hands, that follow through. Don't go lifting up if you can help. Use that follow. It's a little slow, I know, but it'll work. There it is. There it is. Now what? There's the flick. Remember the flick? The flick is what you learned in the feint and flam and feint. Which one is it? Right, the one that has a dotted 8th note? Because the up to the down is so quick that Murray would call it a flick. See? See, it's happening that fast. Make it a shuffle. Bottom of the knee, don't go yanking it up. It's got to watch. It's part of the motion. Up. See the note, and the motion happens as one idea. The motion isn't an afterthought to the note, or vice versa. Try. No, you just lifted. You didn't find this path of least resistance. Nice and smooth now. Right? That's what you're looking for. You're just looking for to get to here with a note. See? It just you're just dropping the stick. Look how little I've come up by the time I make my note. Look. Just that much. Yeah, look, you don't go like this. Just leading with your arm, probably. This is the subtle shit. Subtle stuff you're starting to feel. Right. Come on, you've got to get the other way. Up, down, up, down. So up, down, we shuffle. Up, down, up, down, up, down. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count out loud.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2.
No, see, I don't think you're making a throw. You're back to this. That's why this comes up so high. Perhaps. But watch. This is the path of least resistance, right here. Just do this with me. We're really into concept today. Come on, hold the beat of the stick like Dick Wilson would do. He'd send you up. He'd guide you up by manipulating the stick, and you'd be holding it. Okay, so, but all we're doing, I'm not asking you to do that. I'm just asking you to just pay attention to the fixed point in the universe and just do this. Remember, 3-finger grip. 3-finger grip. 3-finger grip. No, you're way up here. No, trying to make the arm work. No, it's tiny. It's just to here. 3-finger grip. I just don't feel like your thumb is in a funny position. Come on, flatten it out. You got to be like, come on, get the other fingers off. Show me that 3-finger grip. The one that you had earlier, where you were just like this. Beautiful. Now just do this. That's good. Just do this. Remind yourself of what this feels like. Yeah, you don't need the 4th and 5th. They're not doing anything, are they? Okay, and then it falls back in the hand. They're still not doing anything. 3-finger grip with the butt end on the palm, and now you're down here and the hand is really closed. So all we have is this grip, and we're just letting it fall. And that should motivate this. We're only falling, what, 1/2 inch? So how could the arm countervail 3 inches? It's not countervailing. It's not, you're moving your arm. It would just do this. Just here. Why? It doesn't move after you tap. Once you make the tap, you got it. Just feel that. Oh, no, you almost had it. Just to here. Try again, just drop it and get a note. Okay? Now, throw. Yeah, you didn't come up as high. Up. There you go. There you go. Enter. Now you get the bottom of the bead. You're not lifting your arm up. It's a very subtle little thing. Look, you broke your wrist. Right? It's tiny. Really have to start parallel so you can drop it. Don't force it. It's the most gentle little thing. Okay, so you've got the concept of the follow through, and you've got the idea of the up to a throw, little flick, because they're 2 rights in a row like that. One unaccented, the other following right is accent. Okay, play number 3. Metronome back on at 44. Yeah. Oh, don't go yanking it up. Oh, you didn't. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I wish we had another one so that I could give you 2. You know what? Let's modify this. The first two exercises are perfect. And then do that in the left. And we'll just keep doing that over and over. Ooh, there it is. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't understand the exercise.
What we're doing is we're putting an accent on the second left and we're just cycling that bar. So you feel a flick in both hands.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Ralph. Feel the follow through. Okay, you're going to work on that. You'll work on that. We'll also play exercise 4 with that modification, with the extra accent so you can loop. So now you're feeling this follow through idea and you have a better single stroke and you're not yanking. So we're getting rid of your arms. We're getting rid of the arms so that when we go back to now go back to Spivack, upstroke, downstroke. You looking at that? We haven't got into rebounds or anything, but that's cool. This is the meat and potatoes. If you can really focus on the importance of this, the other stuff will come along pretty quickly. So you're looking at it. We have the exercise in 6/8. This all should exist here. We have the little wrist turns. Go ahead and try that with me. No metronome. So there's that little tap. We have a throw. We have a little wrist turn. So we're going to have some of this stuff that we talked about, right? How the hand doesn't stay clenched, even though I know you insisted it wasn't. You're more relaxed now. Good. We're at 44 again. Okay, put your metronome on at, so that's 44. Go ahead and put your metronome on at 44. A little faster than you were playing it. Now put the metronome up to, pop it up to, what happens at 60? Let's see if the carriage breaks down. Okay, pop it up to 92. Let's see what happens. Keep everything that we just worked on in mind. It should work. Watch my elbow on the right. Watch my elbow on the right. See, it moves. Come on, raise. Show me you can really raise. To raise, you're going to have to let it move. Don't lead with it. Don't lead with it. Okay, so coming along. We're loosening up the arms. The arms react to, the arm reacts to arm reacts to a wrist rotation. Here it is. I'm up here, right? See? And then we get back to the surface. It's much smaller as we move less. And then we do have a turn of some sort that's similar to the right. See, the hand opens a little, and what does it do? Just like the right, it closes. Everything's falling or following, and falling on the way down, following the wrist, whether it's a rotation or a turn. That'll help you. What was it? What did I say? Yeah, that's I'll leave you with what is a well-known quote, or should be well-known, right? So, and it's what you went through today, because what is Nadia Boulanger says, great art comes from obedience and liberty. You won't have the liberty until you develop the obedience, right? So within the confines of what I'm showing you, you will be set free. Good job.